Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here, and on this live stream, we're going out into that. We are, of course, playing Alien Rogue Incursion. I've got us past the intro because we're going to be playing this a bit silly. We're going to be playing this on the insane difficulty. Now, I've played through this game a good fair few times, so I know a thing or two about Alien Rogue Incursion. I've also played the insane difficulty enough to know that a lot of what I know about this game goes out the fucking window when I am playing it on this level of difficulty. We are, of course, giving some keys for the game away tonight. Do note that those keys are for the Meta Quest version, and they will only work on the Meta Quest 3 as I understand it. I've briefed you all with how you can win a copy tonight, so if you would like to abide, and we'll start our first draw now. So I require from anybody who wants to be considered for winning a copy at the alien emoji in the chat. Thank you very much. Right, now put you all back on and let's go and get our asses handed to us, eh? That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? So, couple of things that I thought I would cover whilst we're getting to basically what is the equivalent of an LV facility is I thought I would quickly go through because I don't want to go too far. Hello, Jeff. I don't want to go too far into the game because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. We have got it on insane difficulty. We can adjust this. We can do a indie VR at any time we like, but I'm going to attempt to keep it on insane and try not to get my ass handed to me. There are a couple of settings that I would highly recommend on this game for when you play it. Interaction weight, I would turn off. Stowed motion tracker alert, I would also turn off. The reason why, if you have it so that this beeps when it's on your shoulder, you'll end up doing what I ended up doing through my first playthrough of this game. You end up hearing a beep on that and then instantly going into combat mode and listening. If this doesn't sound off naturally, then, oh my fucking god, you actually have to use it. And what is more aliens than having a motion tracker? If you said having a pulse rifle, then yeah, alright, sharp, you were right.
Shit! Walk-ins, good excuse as any to double check my sidearm.
So that gives you my settings, and that isn't, it does make the game, I think, a little harder, but it makes it more atmospheric. You need to actually move around with your motion detector. Is that not what we want to be doing? And you actually have to use it. Otherwise, as I said, you'll hear the ping on your arm, then you'll be listening for the movement. And you know, these aliens got a hard time with it, man. We've got pulse rifle, for fuck's sake. And, yeah, that gives them the chance of sneaking up on you. That is also a good point. If you would be so kind to jump into the Discord, it makes Von's... That was some great shooting. It makes Von's job a lot easier, and we are, you know, Von is the one who is going to be given the comms, the keys away tonight. So yeah.
Whoa, Davis,
because we're playing it at an insane difficulty, the tips probably won't be as thick and fast as later on.
Here falls short of safety code.
Unfortunate for them.
Open sesame.
Nice simple little mini games that you do for, or reasonably simple at this stage anyway, for getting further into the game. We are able to pick up various hats, including a cowboy hat. Those hats can be equipped. I'd imagine you guys can tell me exactly what is wrong with if I go around with, you know, 1/4 of the YMCA outfit on. So, oh, look at the distance on that. But there are some resources hidden under there. Some rounds for the old revolver. We're going to take that because we're going to fucking need it. Cool. It's the mysteries of the pulse rifle, but every time you rack it, unload it, and then reload it, you do have to rack it. Apparently that is actually explained in the lore, and if anyone really wants to know, I might tell you later.
Davis, looks like something hit this facility other than
And this is all running natively. We're going to stay away from these because there is dialogue that I can't skip, but this is actually a secret.
Up close. It's looking kind of rough.
Odd. Considering it's looking increasingly likely that the missiles that fired on our ship were from an automated system.
Right. This one goes to this one. Goes to this one. It's, well, kind of. There's various theories out there, and I'll probably start talking about them when I get to the point where I can't get any further in the game, get frustrated, and then I'll try and patch up the stream with alien knowledge and lore as opposed to skill and gameplay. Oh, and keys, obviously, as well. On that note, I think we've probably got everybody. Von, pick as our first winner as I leave the safety of the nest. Also, this is more of a streamer thing than it is an actual gameplay thing. This tends to smear up in the mid-distance and longer distance when I am streaming it, just like Contractor's Exfil does. So if you see me looking down and looking back up again, know that that is just to clear that fogging and not because, you know, my head's gonna fall off or something along those lines. We have to do this.
Datapad accepted. Releasing
I've covered how good I think this game is, how cool I think this game is, so I'll try and shy away from that, but this one has been out a while. I'll let him finish talking.
I'll have to find someone else's day.
Look busy. Look busy. Well done, Walmart. There you go. First chatter. First victory. So the order of march that we do as well is, again, all in the description. You will need to have a Discord account for us to be able to tether Discord and YouTube up so that we can direct message you with the key. So if you don't have to be in our Discord, but it does help. So, and you know, I mean, I do giveaways quite often. So, what rating do I give this game? Hello, Blue. There is still room for improvement, but the core gameplay is very much here. Because of the style of game, it's never going to be a rating from me, Blue. It's going to be a full-on explanation. Just remember, chat, Blue asked this question. Slate him in the chat, and it's not my fault. I am just the messenger. There is a decent amount of content in here. There is actually a decent amount of replayability in here. I was afraid that this game would be a one and done, but because it has like an AI director, similar in the same sort of vein as like Left 4 Dead and stuff, I rate it. I think it's very good. But I do have to paper this with the fact that I'm a massive Aliens fan. And because I'm a massive Aliens fan, I'm biased, and I recognize that factor. And so if anybody asked me, you know, oh, how good is the game? It's like, well, take anything that I say with a pinch of salt. There's, you know, I even had time for Aliens Colonial Marines. That's how much I like Aliens, and that is quite a rubbish game. So, one of the things I was going to try and turn down, but it doesn't look like I can. But yeah, I mean, I can tell there's things wrong with the game. There's things right with the game. I still think they can squeeze more out of the quest for this. Definitely. I think you can avoid getting hit at that first bit. We're technically still in the tutorial here. But yeah, as an Aliens fan, this game's great. This is everything that I dreamed of as a VR player. The only thing that I think they could have done with this game, again as well, no, you should try and run through this game. Walking through this game like this will run you out of ammo very quickly. I mean, you want to see death tonight, don't you? That's going to be the easiest way. I mean, I almost got my ass handed to me. Ooh, they fixed it. Cool. Well, they listened. That's good. These previously, these were missing. There are, when you get the tools, you can open these containers. They are part of Geo, the Weyland-Yutani style bioweapons researching company. In this, it's one of their crates. They're part of the reason why all this happened. There's surprises in there. I'll tell you that much. Oh, hell, there's surprises. What was it? It's Gemini Exoplanet Solutions, GES? GeoExo? Yeah, GeoExo.
This place is giving me the creeps. Looks like I'm being watched. Going radio silent.
Awesome, Blue. Awesome.
Please check in when possible.
No, the thing is, it still does have issues, but the one thing that I will say is each update, it does keep getting better and better. We don't, hopefully you'll be able to see, we don't have that, like, blue fog in the middle distance all the time now. It does come in from time to time, but a lot of that blue fog seems to have been pushed back, and the colour kind of changed, which is very nice to see. Worth turning these boxes upside down. We do like the loot. We do like the loot on this channel. That's a good question, Bucky. I don't know. Again, I look at it along the lines of what you see here is Quest graphics. What we do on this channel is Quest standalone. So if you get the Quest standalone version and you get the cross-buy PC VR version that you can run through the various Oculus stuff, bonus. But yeah, I'm here to promote the glorious standalone PC VR. You can take a back seat for now. You get enough publicity, more than enough.
Facility containment protocols in effect.
Right, this is our first little test. Now, what you'll see in a minute is how I think you should play this game in relation to the motion tracker. No, how? Because I have turned motion tracker beep alert off, when we start hearing things are moving, this doesn't beep to tell me that that's what's happening. It doesn't beep to tell me that I need to grab this.
Would you like to restore functionality?
It will do nothing unless I'm actually holding it and using it.
Please wait until more pull purge is
And then when you've got a lot of background noise, not just
Damn it! Why so loud?
my talking.
Rang the dinner bell for any xenomorph in shouting distance.
See, you can still hear them skittering around, but it is a lot harder to get a lock. So you actually have to get...
Mags are low.
Yeah, they are. That's going to be a theme tonight. Are we good? Almost. What you can do, which I just remembered then, but didn't take advantage of, is you have got the ability to do a little back step. You can only do 2, and there's quite a long cooldown time between those 2 uses, but it does give you, from what I remember, some invincibility frames. Oh, you can do it sideways as well. I did forget about that. Save my knees for this section. And yeah, what you're seeing, as I said, is Quest standalone graphics. I put a little bit of a sharpening thing on my OBS just to kind of clean things up for you guys a little bit, because I always find with my streaming it looks a little blurrier than what I'm seeing it, and you know, I'm trying to give you as clear a representation of what can be expected. And that was it, Gemini Exoplanet Solutions. Those are the guys. Not quite as good as Weyland-Yutani, but you know, can but hope. So hear that? I hear them now before I actually... see them. Might have to fight a little harder than that. I told you, it's going to be full of death. Insane is no fucking joke. They take a lot of shots. A hell of a lot of shots. Doc's been waiting for that one. But then this is the other thing as well, is we'll get game over indeed. We'll get to see a decent amount of the death animations. There are quite a few, and they are pretty good as well. This does involve me having to run a little bit further back. I'm gonna have to get better at the combat all over again, aren't I? Oh goody. Headshots are the way. I dodged that. I dodged that. Come on now. Kick it in the face. Oh, I got tailed again. They do like to sit in grunts grinning at you. Sometimes I don't know if that's the AI kicking out or not. But yeah. Right. Just warming up. Most welcome, dude. Most welcome. Yeah, I haven't practiced playing in Insane. I can complete it in the mode down reasonably easily, but Insane is very much a jump. Aliens take a silly amount of shots to put down, so we need to try and tag them a little bit more on the way in, and also be a little bit more clever with our surroundings. That's how we need to deal with them. So I think the frequency and the amount that attack you at a time is increased in Insane as well. So yeah, that's...
No.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Right, let's see if we can make it to that that illustrious first save point, shall we? Oh, good. Oh, good. Now, this is, I think, a quest problem. I will cut these out. This is very much a quest problem at the moment, as I understand it. This low memory leakage still hasn't been fixed yet. But do bear in mind that I'm putting additional load on the Quest headset by streaming through MetaQuest Developer Hub. So I'd like to point out to Doc before he starts counting fatalities that a crash is not a death. Thank you very much. And again, as I said, this game is in a good and playable state, but of course they're really pushing the headset, and so people like me, humble video DJs that like to live stream, enough top end left in the headset is not accounted for. Most games you can get away with it without too much problems because the games aren't really pushing massively what the hardware can do. So, yeah. Hopefully we won't get too... The aliens hit so hard. The aliens hit so hard they hit me right in the memory. Right in the memory. They know my weakness. Any of you who are older fans of the channel will know that memory is definitely not my strong suit. Hit me right in the memory. Yeah, it may be a case. I'm sorry, everybody. I've been streaming so much, and my memory is so bad that I may actually be infecting Quest 3s everywhere. Maybe it's my fault.
Limited access to the facility. An employee's PDT key card will be needed for
Let's try that again, shall we?
Carver yet. I'll have to find someone else in there.
This thing does buck like a mule, as it should. Short control bursts, everybody. Except when they get really close. Then you can let them have it. The stagger point on aliens, I might add, is the head. So if you can land a couple of shots on the head, that will stagger them. That's
There are xenomorphs down there.
that's how.
Where are you? I'll meet you immediately.
No. I need you working on the ship if we're gonna leave in a hurry.
Very well.
The other thing, how's the old sound ratio going? Audio good? Does that sound bob on, or are we delayed? If we're delayed, let me know. There is at least something I can do about it. But that's the one thing I ask, chat, because I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, what, the low memory? Oh, what, memory issues? No, you can't fix my memory issues.
Go radio
Just
silent.
inherit.
Gotta hear him coming.
Understood. Please check in when possible.
What, as in, hang on, Dredd, as in too loud, can you not hear the game? Because this game needs to be heard, telling you now. If it needs to be, I'll push the volume up a little bit. And it's not about the game, is it? It's about the giveaway. Then the game. Ooh, freebies. We're going to need all of those, actually. Wasn't there one back here? Cool.
Can't carry that.
Good. As long as it's... If that's the only... Again, as I said, it's the only thing I'd ask. If you hear the... Yeah, no worries, Dredd. If you hear the gunfire sinking out with the game, let me know, because there's things that I can do about that. Yes, yes, yes. This probably isn't the best place to sit. So this is what you have to do in Insane. You have to fit. You have to be able to put as many shots into the thing that is coming at you. Oh, you need to fucking open the door.
Emergency lockdown suspended.
You need to be able to put as many shots into the thing as possible before it can get to you. Using terrain is obviously a thing.
Complete.
And yeah, as I said, the light is not helping me. Well, you know, I'm a pretty good star pilot, so, you know, there is that. So, the way to play this game as well, as I'm gonna kind of... Oh, you shit, there's more. Run, 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 run. The way to play this game is to actually do things quite fast. You should not be tardy. The tardier you are in this game, because there's like an AI director that you get from games like Left 4 Dead, the tardier you are in this game, the more aliens will spawn and come where the meat is. So, and as we have seen, that leads to game over. So what you should be doing is not dicking around.
Can't see a damn thing in here.
You should be making best use of your time and going fast. I'm doing that now because I want to at least get to the next save point. There's going to be plenty of opportunity for death. So, and this is why I have the motion sensor pinging on your arm off, because now I'm at a point where there is probably going to be aliens. I want to be able to see them. Too many. Close that. I have way too many hours. I've got my gold fighter pilot badge on Interstellar, which means 10 hours of flight time in the fighter, and that's probably in the space of like a week and a bit. So yeah, too much. Shit, can we not close that door? We can't. Okay. Okay, work fast. Ooh, clear. Good. It's alright, there's nothing behind us. It's fine. But again, like, these bits become even more nervy now, because you kind of have to, like, hold the tracker behind you to know if something is coming or not. Safe room. So one of the other things to note is in the safe rooms you will get additional ammunition. The things that you get in these are generated reasonably randomly. You'll usually get some pulse rifle ammunition, and usually, if you haven't got too many, I think the game kind of dynamically awards you from these lockers based on how much you have. One of the things that you can do is you can, if you're really struggling because you've like run out of ammunition or what have you, you can exit after saving. You can exit the game, come back in here, and these will close and be refilled. So if you're really struggling, because ammunition can be a pain in the ass, this is one of the ways. You can indeed. You can indeed, and it will stay there. Oh, you used to be able to put it on the ground. Do I have to be closer? Yeah, there we go. You can. This is a bit of a bug. Ooh, don't kick the fucking expensive bit of kit. Stop kicking it! I have no control of my legs here. Right, Zula, stop it. But yeah, you can, but for some reason, the motion trackers, she don't want to sit still on most surfaces. Normally, if you place it on a solid surface, it will stay. But on the floor and some surfaces, it likes to slip. But that is a very valid tactic. Placing it down on something like that, or like that, and then you are good to go. I'm definitely being stalked. Cool. Right, let's get a save in. And my intentions are to try and have all the keys given away within the first couple of hours, because I got a key through for that Cave Crave game, so I figured we'll do like a little hour hit piece on that afterwards. Because yeah, there's two things that get me in video games, or just kind of in films in general. Alien films are capable of scaring the absolute shit out of me, and spelunking. Descent is not one of my favourite films. For those of you who don't know what Cave Crave is, it's Descent, but in VR. It should be a lot of fun. So we'll see how battered and bruised I am after this stream, and then we might go and have a look at that afterwards. So let's give another key away, shall we? So if you would like to be in with a chance for winning a copy of Alien Rogue Incursion on the for the native version of the Quest 3, Alien emoji in the chat now, if you please. If you have already won a copy on this channel, you won't be able to win a second time. My head mod is an expert librarian. She files everything away. She tells me about people that are entering draws that have already won copies like a year ago. So one per person, and we just try and keep it like that to try and keep it fair for everyone. You know, I want as many people that are watching to get a chance to play the game. Simple as that. I suppose we can, whilst I'm letting you guys... Oh, don't spoil it. I didn't know what it was. Oh, it's not fucking spiders, is it? Oh, Jeff, you've ruined it now. That's even... Oh, I don't even know if I want to play it now, Jeff. Oh, not fucking spiders. Oh man, I do know that there was a horror mode in it, but I didn't know what was down there. I was kind of hoping it might be like the subterranean mole men types of things from Descent and Descent 2. Spiders. I think I'd rather play fucking aliens. Oh no, I want to be chased. I want to be chased in the dark, I really do. So, one of the reasons why you'll see that I've actually called a giveaway is to give you guys something to do whilst I have a little downtime. Because when you are in a safe room, aliens will chase you to here, but they will then fuck off if you stay in here long enough, which then saves us some ammunition. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I don't mind spiders. I mean, I don't like the idea of being chased around in watery caves by spiders. Let's face it, the spiders in Dungeons of Eternity are very colourful and very cartoony, aren't they? I get the impression that the ones in there will not be. So, right, cool. Let's, right, now that the coast is clear, Ripley. Yeah, that wasn't my favourite experience, if I'm honest. But yeah, this is what I find myself doing by turning that feature on. Because previously, if I had the motion tracker feature that I'm talking about, I would have that stowed at my shoulder at all times instead of actually using it. Because we're simple human beasts, we'll always do path of least resistance-y kind of things.
Another electromagnetic lock.
Where was he?
For my favorite skeleton key.
Okay. I mean, I like to close doors behind me. I think it's a good idea. I wish we could steal any door in this game, but you can't. If anyone's looking for the next disc, it's a pretty easy one to find.
Yes, this is why no one was answering our hails. Wonder where everyone else went.
And yeah, as I said, I don't... apologies if I'm doing a lot of rambling. You know, that's just part of the stream. And not making much progress. I don't plan on, because it is on insane difficulty, and I'd have to play this very different to how I'm planning on playing it tonight. And I don't want to get too far, because I don't want to spoil it, if I'm honest. Because, yeah, there's a lot of cool things that happen in this game. Like, I can't avoid spoiling this next bit, because, yeah. Hi.
I need to borrow this.
Not quite as alarming when you know it's coming, is it? But there's some good bits in this game. Fuck, you're in already. Run, 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 run. Ah! Shit! And I'll explain my racking. Well, it's not my theory, but there's various people... Oh, yeah, other way around. Various forums, alien lore nerds, which I suppose I am a little bit of one. Nah, fair enough. No, but we're supposed to be going into that blind, boys. It'll be funnier. It'll be funnier.
Employee Eunice Rogers identified. Now verifying biometrics.
Yeah, that's... It's like, yeah, dude, some games just aren't made for you. Can you imagine if they were like, can we have a xenomorph, off?
Time to go.
You know, in an aliens game. Come on now, what do you want them to replace them with? Guys in fucking paper hats? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. So, this is one of the other reasons why I like turning the motion tracker off, especially for what I'm attempting to do. Having a mouth and taking aliens on, I am kind of reliant on sound cues. I have lost one of those sound cues because I've turned the motion tracker off. Then that, combined with the fact that I don't shut up often, means that I won't even hear the aliens, like, scuttling around in the vents. I think that all adds up to hilarity. I hope you guys do too. Right, is that done? I think that's done. Oh, it's opened. The door's up. Can they be closed? Ooh. See, I heard that one. you have hello monk. You have no penalty for dumping mags and then reloading. You should always have your weapons at top ammunition type. Okay, thanks, Dredd. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking bullets. You basically have to make use of. You can get away without the dodge mechanic. I don't think a lot of people know about the little sidestep. You have to be running. Yeah, and you have to be like a lot of the time. You have to kind of. Yeah, it doesn't work very well strafing, but it does work quite well backwards and forwards. But it gives you invincibility frames and moves you out the way quite quickly. If you can time that with the leaps, you won't usually get hit. So that game in the system, aren't we? And hello, Zombie. Welcome on in, dude. And hello, Beavis. Oh, and hello, Sky Blue as well. Sorry, dude. I have heard you talking. I thought you were Blue Bottle, actually. When you've played it through... Oh, sorry, bear with. I'm just going to do a little stoppy-starty. We'll be back in just a moment. Right. Let's wait a sec. Cool. And yeah, if this doesn't work, then I can't get them to sync back up, so apologies. But... Hopefully, that's on. So, but yeah, the game, when I first played this, the game was quite terrifying, and like with most of these kind of games, you start to learn to fear particular sections of the game, and then when you've played through it, I think I've gone through this 2 or 3 times now, most of the way to... I've completed it twice, and then I've got most of the way to the end 2 or 3 times doing other things. So, yeah. I mean, I think it's absolutely dripping with atmosphere, even though we have lesser graphics than our PC VR Master Race overlords, I think it would be classed as. Where are they? I don't know. Holy shit!
Last few.
Where are you? Can't take another hit. Otherwise we're dead. Go, 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 go. Ah, safe. Fuck's sake. Right. It already begins. Found this happening quite more often than it should. Like, my hand doesn't want to seem to get rid of the stim at the moment. Right, okay, cool. Let's save regular, save often. That's obvious when it's that easy to do. What the thing is, you're not wrong, actually, Monk. It was a was it Monkey? It was in a bit of a shambles at launch. I think they could have done a lot better. It was playable, it was working. It just didn't quite hit the way that the PC VR version does, and it never really will do, because, you know, we haven't got £2,000 worth, 2 to 3 grams worth of computer behind these graphics. We've got, you know, £500 to £600 worth of mobile phone chipset. So, but it has definitely got better. Oh, is there aliens out there? That's great. Cool. If you'd want to pick us a winner, Von, this is a great time for me to do it whilst I'm waiting for aliens to fuck off. But if you stay in here long enough, they will fuck off. It gives me plenty of time to talk as well, doesn't it? Whilst I'm waiting. Yeah, fuck off. So, the theory that I have...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, oh, shit.
Rifle's low.
Oh, hold on, Jamie. So the theory that I have with the bullets in these things, it does say that there is a patented silical breach on these, and that's one of the things about the pulse rifle. And what I think that means in these terms is that there's like a spinning breach, and each round contains 4. And so, because like it's one of the things that I've always questioned: how the fuck can this hold 100 rounds? How can it do that? And people have said to me, oh, it's because it's 9mm bullets. Well, even if it's 9mm bullets, you're not going to get 100 of the fuckers into this, because there's still quite a bit of girth to a 9mm bullet. And then other people have said, oh yeah, but it's caseless. It's like, that doesn't mean they just strip everything away. That just means the propellant system is different. The other thing to note as well is the reason why it's called a pulse rifle is it's electrical pulses that launch the bullets. Oh, sorry, not 9. Yeah, it is not 9, 10mm. Sorry, the reason why I use 9mm as the example is that's the closest size of bullet that we have to compare it to, I guess. Right, TARDIS mag indeed. But yeah, my theory on it, which kind of works, and this is kind of replicated by others online as well, or rather the working theory that I saw, which I like, I didn't think of all of this, but is that each round it actually rotates itself and has 4 smaller warheads in it, and that would then line up nicely with the reason why you have to rack it every time. That is racked. I know how weaponry works. That has a round in the spout. If I do that and put it back in, there should be a round still in the breech. If my little cylindrical 4-shot per bullet thing was correct, it would explain why you have to rack it every single time you put it in, because the bullets aren't being actually fed into anything. They're like always on the top of the mag. That's why you have to re-rack it every time. And then the re-racking is resetting the actual pulse technology, which sets the shots off. Right, have I done enough talking? To be honest with you, if anything, I've just confirmed to the alien the fact that I'm in here, so we probably should leave, shouldn't we? Probably. Hey, whoa. Hello, is that Tazin? Hello, Jammy Pockets. And hello, Taz. Hello, dude. How we doing? Why can't I grip? Eh? Eh? Stop. Have had this before. Right, Doc? Thanks for explaining pretend weapons. And hello, Sin. Yes, they are drawn to sound. I've never experimented enough with how. There is a very small element of stealth in this, and to be honest with you, I don't think it's done purposefully either. If you can just basically stay off the aliens' radars for long enough, they eventually just fuck off. Can you call that stealth? Kinda, if you're moving from kind of cover to cover and such. Is he still out there? That is one persistent Xeno. Right, what I'm going to try and do here, because, yeah, I don't seem to be grabbing that anymore, is we're going to do a quick reload. So... yep. Again, this bug I had with the PC VR version, but I never had on the MetaQuest version, which is unfortunate. There's a possibility as well. It's one of the things that I do think is, as games don't get updated, but operating systems do, I think it can do stuff. Can do stuff to the code. But obviously don't quote me on that, I know nothing. Hey, there we go, we can hold again. Some of you may be wondering, hey, Alien fan, why don't we have a grenade launcher? Why is there not a grenade launcher on this weapon? And I can tell you that's because this is the M41, not the M41A1. This, as is explained on the tablet, is the kind of trial version or the experimental version that then becomes the pulse rifle. My ones come through automatically, so... Oh, and also... Oh, no. I'm sure that used to get rid of them. Oh well, not anymore. Great. Oh, because it's not an alien. What a fucking idiot.
Error. Mainframe disconnected.
Huh, he used to wig out when you shot him. Oh well. Fixed, I guess. So, yeah, let's move this along. But yeah, it's one of the things that I found. I keep talking about this motion thing and how important I think it is. It then means that you can't just run around in safety waiting for that to ping to know that combat's coming. So, like, I've had it in other games as well. Fucking let me in, let me in, let me in! Close the door, close the door, close the door! Which one was it? Oh yeah, it's that one. Quick, 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 quick. If we can get this done quick and avoid encounters, this saves you ammunition. So yeah, that guy's... you can stay out there. You're not coming in. That's a bad Xeno.
The security team will verify your identity shortly.
Damn it, that alarm's gonna draw a swarm of X-rays right to me.
I mean, it's it's possible, but yeah, it is explained in the old tablet here. I'll show you. Because I know a lot of people had bees in their bonnets for this. M41 pulse rifle, not A1. An experimental prototype rifle that fires caseless ammunition, gifted to Zula by a close contact in the UAAC. They're hoping to get data about how it fares against the bugs, but before distributing it wildly to the Colonial Marines. Turns out it does bugs pretty good. Now,
Not quite. Hold your fire.
because you guys won't have seen it from where I started, this is Davis. This is our AI synthetic. But what do you prefer artificial person? I've never asked. I don't actually care.
Unable to get a message off world either. Yet the more concerning issue is the state of the ship. The engines are stable, but we'll need an estimated week's worth of repairs before it will fly again.
So this is the story that don't try and follow. When you're playing this, follow it. When you're watching me, I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Won't work with my biometrics either.
Now that we're in the facility proper, maybe we can find a lead on solving at least one of the issues.
It's not like we're going
I can tell you why he put the glasses on, because so this is kind of like a working Joe model, or similar to, but he's actually broken his own programming, and he wants to be an individual. He wants to differ himself from others, which is why he's got the glasses on. There's no lenses in there. I'm not interested. I don't care. Vaughn does, though. So yeah, that's the reason why he has the glasses on, because he likes to differentiate himself. It was always, come on in, we need to get the ammunition. I'm going to explain a little bit of lore. One of the other things that was a bit of a bone of contention about this game is fan favourite Zula Hendricks and Davis-01. Fact of the matter is, right, people who watch Aliens know nothing about you and very little about Zula Hendricks. Long story short with
Can't fit it.
long story short, with Zula, she is a fully trained Colonial Marine who then got on her first mission blown up and several times and had to have major back and I think it was leg surgery. Got PTSD from it, never really recovered from it. Met Amanda Ripley once, and then they went and got involved on some missions. That about sums it up. You've got a better memory than me. I'm not even Zula. What do I know? But yeah, that was one of the bones of contention with this game. The whole, like, fan favourites, Zula Hendricks and Davis. No one knows who they are. They feature quite heavily in the comic books, and there's one or two book on it. One of them I read recently. What was it called? I can't remember. So this, for me, is where the game gets interesting. I mean, that's all well and good. that last bit that we saw is all well and good.
Last few.
Watch for more.
Okay, we have at least got the mags. But this is where we're now into the guts of an LV-426 style shake and bake colony. Oh, Davis does, fortunately for us, and this game mode, or this difficulty, have infinite ammunition. I am healing myself for your guys' benefit, not my own, just to try and get rid of all that shit around the outside. But yeah, this is where we have the kind of colony shake and bake type facility, and this is where it gets real for an Aliens fan, I think. Run around in the snow doesn't fucking matter.
Sounds like the perfect environment
Hey,
for
look.
ambushes.
Somebody bagged one of Ripley's bad guys. Oh, good! Of course you show up. Stop moving! Of course you show up on the old pulses. But yeah, these... So, as I was saying about the AI director, you want to be moving from point to point in this game quite fast, especially on your first playthrough. It'll save you a lot of ammunition, and it'll save you a lot of meds. The slower you do all this, and the more you take it in, the more encounters. Thanks, Vaughn. The more encounters you will have. The more encounters you will have, the more you lose. So... don't sniff the roses in this game. Do that on your second playthrough. Or, if you are sniffing the roses and having a hard time of it, you then know why. So, Davis, I need to change my battery. I know this is usually a you thing and not a me thing. If you can cover, that'd be great. Can we go this way yet? I don't think so, but I'll get it open anyway. Right, cover. Battery change, or battery check at the very least. We're actually not doing too bad. I will switch though, because I can start charging another one then. Bear with! What is our battery going like? Good. Good. Right, how many keys is that we've got left? Is it 3? 3 keys left and we're an hour in, so if I want to go and do something else soon, we should probably see about giving another key away, shouldn't we? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, robot? I mean, artificial person. Right, so if you would like to win a copy of Aliens Rogue Incursion running natively on the Quest 3, then let's have an alien emoji in the chat, which whilst I show this alien emoji who's scrabbling around in the darkness out there, how it's done. So, note how I only heard that because I heard the rattling around, as it should be. Again, this didn't ping up. And this is a feature that I find... I don't know if this is purposeful or not, but they do hide. And I think that one just fucked off. Or it's still there and is very, very still. No. No, the cave game is not multiplayer. So the reason why I say that the game does have some replayability.
Zula, these vents may allow us to...
Yeah, I'm going.
This is gonna be hell on my
It's
back.
gonna be hell on my fucking knees.
No. The best way you can help my back is by watching it.
If you insist.
Obviously, Zula has a she has a very good point. Must have been a ballerina before she joined the Colonial Marines. Again, I think it was in this as well. Look at this. You can climb with your legs, chat. Why we don't have that in more VR games, I don't know.
This whole damn vent
We
system is like an ant farm.
definitely want our scanner in here. So that alien usually attacks Davis down here.
Situation well in hand. That's all of them.
I have been attacked in these vents before, but it doesn't always happen. If you can get through them fast and the timing is on your side, you can avoid an encounter in here. I don't really want to fight them in here. if I'm honest. So let's get... Oh, shit. Let's... Fuck. Okay, it's coming. It's coming! I think it's coming. Ow.
That didn't feel great.
Zula, are you okay?
Define okay.
Do you require assistance?
No, but the vents led to the warehouse office.
Don't have to
Yeah.
wipe the blood off the screen like you have to in the PC VR version. Oh yeah, we need that thing. I think that's Davis. I hope that's Davis. There's a lot of lure in this game. In the various messages, you can get a good idea of what is going on and what happened in this facility and what this facility from GES is all about by reading those things. Again, I won't do that. I won't do that to save it for you guys. This is very important as well. Once you have the welding torch, you can open these. You can open these lockers that have the red on them, the little red, like almost, it kind of looks like a wax seal. Let me find another one. That one's already open. But yeah, there's a little wax red... Oh, hello, K2. There's a little red waxy looking seal or red metal seal. Those we can burn through with the welding torch and you can get the goodies within. There... I just heard him then.
Should be able to get through anything welded now.
Oh, there you are, look. Come then.
Last few.
Okay, time to move. Probably for the best. Work fast. It is one of the things that I asked them about on this as well. You can't use the screen of this particularly well because it doesn't show the point through the black glass very nicely, which is a bit unfortunate.
Welcome back.
Hey,
On to the administrative office, I
found a
presume?
torch.
Affirmative.
Should we open you up? Right, out of my way. Let's go. Now then, where was... Which way was the admin office? Probably this way. I think it was deeper into the facility. Yes. Or is it that way? And then this is another thing. Hello, Fee. This is another thing. Yes, but it doesn't kill him. Where are we going? Over that way. So as I said, the problem with being tardy. If you could do the vast majority of the work, Davis, that'd be great. Lovely. Right, come on now. Let's stop fucking about, everybody. Especially you, Mr. Robot.
Oh shit. Last
Fuck.
mag.
Okay, we're getting low. Might have to start using some other ammunition. It's not that bit yet. It's through this one. Running out of ammunition in this mode because I'm taking it slow is a very real danger. It's not this door. Although we do need it. Pulse rifle? No. Pulse rifle ammo? Meds? I need meds. Oh, not revolver. Only 2 so far. Quite impressed with myself. I've never played this mode. Or played this mode very little. And I, like others as well, are really hoping for a... oh, we have gone past it. Really hoping for a multiplayer co-op. I don't know why this didn't launch with one of those like shitty horde modes. I would have fucking loved it. I say shitty horde modes because usually they are just fucking tacked on to the end and not very good. But this game definitely would have suited. I haven't got time for Nova intros. I wish I did. No, I've got other plans. I mean, that's what I was going for, Blue. That's not the one. So this is definitely a thing that happens in this game. When you get lost, and with the aliens almost being on a timer to come and get you, the more you're getting lost, the more encounters you have. The more encounters you have, the more ammunition and health you're using, and the cycle gets worse and worse and worse. We're not even supposed to be here. Supply closet? It doesn't look like there's any pulse rifle ammunition in there. Right. Bear with, it's been a while. So, although the game does seem to be being quite kind to me, I am not hearing anything shuffling around out there right now. It's not the warehouse office. That's where we came from. So, it does show as where we need to get to. Locate the admin office. I do know where that is. I just need to... I thought it was that door over there. Let's just check all the doors again. Make sure... Right, so... That's the doesn't open from that side. It's not that way. This revolver will require all 6 shots to down an alien, hence why I haven't been using it, because it's absolutely bobbins. It's not that one, so it has to be... It has to be... this way. Wait, what? Hasn't been that long since I was here. Let's thanks, dude. It's not that way. It's definitely that way. Hang on. Don't. It will result in more death. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, of course, the fucking... Oh, yeah. Where? Damn it! I was just explaining how this revolver's absolute bobbins. As you can probably appreciate as well, at this stage, Davis is kind of a... That's your fucking... This stage, Davis is a bit of training wheels, bit of a crutch. I mean, he didn't do an awful lot then, but you know. Right, yeah, that'll. Did we call a winner on the last one? I don't think we did we? We're in the middle of a giveaway right now, aren't we, Von? 3 giveaways, 3 deaths. It's almost like I do it on purpose, isn't it? Isn't it? Alright, let's try that again, shall we? I remember which door it is now. He did! Just watched me. Just watched me. Hang on. Were you saying yes, I'd forgotten, or? We did not. And yes. Oh, so we still got 2 keys to give away. Okay, cool. It's always on purpose. Oh, there we go. Come on, Davis. Right there. Okay.
Davis, big monster hole up top.
Clear.
Oh man, we have to go all the way around to get the fucking welding torch. Go. And oh, nice one, mind you. It keeps on calling you ninjas. Or it sounds... Oh, shit. Sounds like... deal with him. That's right. That's right. But yeah, well done, Jive. Come on. Thankfully, Davis can't be downed and has unlimited shotgun ammunition. Do you want a hand, or...? He is, as I'm saying, he is basically training wheels. Oh man, we have to get the fucking welding torch again. So I suppose on the whole on purpose trend that I'm trying to convince you lot of as well, this might show you what I was talking about being attacked in the vents instead of when we get into the room. So hopefully not. I hate being attacked in the
The best
vents.
way you can help my back is by watching it.
Again, that whole save regular, save often thing. Yeah, definitely a thing. Yeah, sort it out.
You okay down there?
Situation well in hand. Watch for more.
Go. Yeah, that's just Davis. Hope that's just Davis. Yeah. But yeah, I've been, as I said, different playthroughs, and again, depending on when you hit certain rooms and certain times, will basically mean that different things will happen. You'll get attacked in different spots.
Fine, okay.
And yeah, it's cool.
Fire assistance.
No, but the vents led to the
It gives a small,
There?
En route to your position.
or it adds to the replayability
Come in handy.
of the game. Is that
Stand on your position.
Is that it? What is that? Ooh, pulse rifle. Good. That's what we like. Now, if I can get out of here before the aliens come, because I'm going to work quick and dirty, that's one less alien counter we have to do. One less opportunity for death. And again, whilst you're doing this, the fact that that's not pipping, telling me that there's aliens coming, adds to the tension
Onto the administrative
of this
office, I
game.
presume?
Right, let's not do that again. Let's go down here quick. If I'd just taken a left, we could have saved it. How far are we in, ladies and gents? How long we've been streaming? Do I need to be giving another key away? Ooh, 15 minutes, I reckon. 15 minutes, and then we can get the ever-vigilant Von off the clock. Oh, I will have 2 seconds. Cover. Just have a quick wet of water. Quick wet of water. 2 keys. I do hope to be doing some more giveaways on the channel a little bit more regularly now. I haven't been able to do them recently because Meta have not allowed me to use my credit that I've built up through various referrals from you guys. I haven't been able to use that to get game keys, and having been a pain in their arse, I think that would be a reasonable term, a very patient pain in their arse for 6 months. They seem to have fixed the problem now, so that's good. Oh, I'm glad you're standing sentinel. I completely forgot you were out there. Right, let's go. All this running about will bring the aliens down on top of you quicker when you start seeing them on the motion sensor if you run everywhere. I doubt we would be able to do any element of stealth on Insane. Maybe we'll try. I've had limited success of like hiding in rooms and waiting for aliens to fuck off. Doesn't happen often. Okay, Davis, we're gonna need to deal with that guy first, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, deal. Good, I'm glad it's going after Davis.
I'll cover you.
Oh god, there's more. Is there more? Come on, put the shots in. I don't want to have to waste ammunition on this fool. Oh, you fuck.
I'm dry.
Trying to use something other than pulse rifle ammunition because we've got potentially what could be a difficult part coming up next. So again, this is part of the reason why when I first heard about Alien Rogue Incursion, I was like, Rogue! It's going to be a roguelike. And honestly, I think this kind of an Aliens game would really suit the roguelike thing. Not so much the like meta progression and that element of Rogue, but more the randomly generated maps and not knowing what's round the next corner. For me, that suits Aliens to a fucking T. Oh god, you're keen. That's bad. That's bad news because I thought I destroyed that barrel.
Couple mags left.
Oh shit!
Watch for more.
Thanks for the advice. Jesus. Alright. Gonna have to start taking it a little bit more seriously now.
Xenomorph movement patterns in this facility seem to indicate all traversal through the vents.
Just need Vasquez to give me a little nudge.
Shafts.
So the vents are on ramps to some kind of dead guy superhighway?
That is more poetic than I would have phrased it. But yes.
Jackpot.
It's good.
There's got to be some kind of intel on one of these
It's good.
terminals.
And as I said, I'm a huge fan of this environment, these styles in the environment in this game. This will just give us some extra ammunition if we come in here. So there are it is worth your time exploring sometimes, but a lot of the time you just end up coming up with nothing. Ooh, that's the grenade. We'll play around with that later. Right, I'm not going to spend too much time in... Oh, no, it's not even this one. It's the next one. There's another room over here. The meeting room. So that one was kind of a secret. This one, not so much a secret. Yeah, we do try. We do try. I mean, I as I said, I used to have a solid method for doing it previously. And then... basically. Ooh, no. Yeah, you can help. I definitely heard a hiss down that fucking corridor. What? Davis, why don't you go in? So the aliens will flank you, so it won't necessarily come directly at me. We kind of need to cover both. In fact, let's make it come straight at us. There it is! Ah, you fucking... David! Oh, you fucking bastard! I was too busy closing the door. It was definitely an alien. That was a good one. That was a good one. Comes straight out of the vent, leapt across the entire breadth of the building for my blood. Right, let's get back there again. Got to do that fucking stupid set piece. Oh, hang on. Yeah. That's it now. A lot. Oh yeah. No, this game is not easy. Thing is, if you are playing this for the first time, I no view. I would recommend playing this game in normal because it is a very cool experience. If you are finding it too easy in normal, pump it up. You can pump the difficulty up mid playthrough, but highly recommend playing it through in normal just so you can kind of explore a little bit and drink it all in. And then if you want more, that's when you kind of start playing it in the higher difficulties. Oh fuck, that wasn't a good idea, was it? Shit.
Incoming.
Shit. Deal with that one, please, Davis! Ooh, that was a good barrel. No, 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 no.
Eventually lead to the elevator shafts.
For me as
There's
well,
on-ramps to some
the
kind of
pulse rifle
gas
sounds good,
superhighway.
but it's a little bit off.
More
But
a weapon than I
again,
would have
remember,
phrased
it's not the
But yes.
A1. No, no, no.
Jackpot. There's got to be some kind of intel on one of these
Right,
terminals.
maybe we'll just fuck around a little less. Just a little less. A little less. Definitely want that. That helps us. So I'll show you how the grenades work. That was, ooh. Can I Skyrim him? I've never tried. Hold still, Davis. I said hold still.
Find anything of interest?
Oh
yet?
man, the AI's strong with this one. He gets out of the way. Right, cool. Let's go. Stop dicking around. Quit screwing around. Right, let's... we don't need to go in there for anything. It's just a secret. Who needs that? Again, I think there are points in this as well where kind of like set pieces are activated, where an alien or an group of aliens is sent back off after you, and then they also spawn periodically as well. One of the complaints about this game is that it felt way too regular and way too predictable previously. Now, not anymore. There's less, but you don't know when. And again, turn that fucking motion tracker ping off for the proper experience of this game in my always humble opinion. So now we have to search this fucking place for... No, we have to search it for these.
On my way back.
Some of them
Examine
work,
the terminal.
others
Right.
don't. Oh, if only there was some PDTs. It could then look like a goddamn town meeting. We could collectively stop our grinning and drop our linen, couldn't we, chat? Couldn't we? But no PDTs in this game. Well, there actually is. They're a different kind. Different style. Because I think that's technically what this thing is. As bloody as it is. So we have to do data analysis. Again, aliens will periodically attack us. If this could be the right one first time, that'd be great. Oh, yeah,
Looks
of
like that
course.
one is
Yeah,
right.
fucking
I'll look for
stream
another.
of luck. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dear. Ooh. Loot. And yeah, so the music... again, I've played through this game a lot. So, you know, the aliens jumping at you will still shit you up, you know, especially when they get you and you feel like they shouldn't have. That does happen. I mean, I'm a gamer. I'm always going to say that. But when you're first playing this game, you know, just make sure you're in a nice, quiet environment, get the headphones on, keep it on normal. You know, you can put yourself there. This game is incredibly scary if you want it to be, I think, is... probably the best shout. Possibly it's part of the reason why I'm streaming it tonight. Want to give Insane a go. Don't want to shit myself.
That should do it.
Perfect.
Okay, so we got
Follow
it.
me.
And once I heard the screech. I definitely heard the screech. Silver may be right. Where are you going? What are you doing? And this I like as well. I think this happens because sometimes the enemies just genuinely lose pathing to you or can't path to you. And so what you get is them just skittering around out there. And it's fucking terrifying. And now that's just stopped. So has it stopped? Or has it fucked off? We won't know. We'll never know. We'll never know. Right.
Please plug the car.
Yes,
into the
yes,
upgrade
yes,
station.
yes.
Thank you. Your palm print,
No.
if you please.
Can't do thumbs up. Incapable. Davis! 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 Davis!
Clear.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It is
Zula,
clear, isn't it?
your palm
Yeah,
print,
it is
please.
clear.
Couple mags left.
Fucking bucket of bolts didn't even lift a finger. Too busy typing away.
Great. One last thing. Look at the camera. Say cheese.
What? Ah, my eyes.
Biometrics updated. Thank you for being part of the GES family.
You're welcome.
Grab your card and get ready to go. I found a lead. PDT.
Right, I'm going to try and keep the spoilers down to a minimum on this. So
Timestamps have been corrupted. However, the location
there
of the
are
vessel
more than
is far
just
from here.
warrior xenomorphs, is all I shall tell
Let's get
you.
our asses to the mess hall.
Because the strains that we're seeing are not drones; they are definitely warriors. I tell you what, they take the number of shots a fucking warrior variant should take. Oh fuck! Yeah, I see it.
Mags are low.
Try and conserve a bit of our pulse rifle ammunition. So again, little things. There was one down that corridor. I've closed the door on it. It will either fuck off or try and find a way round. It's finding a way round. Spoilers. You fuck! Davis! Davis!
I'm dry.
Oh, what? Is there more? Yes, they do. They're craply called pred aliens.
No.
Fuck's sake!
Watch for more.
The thing is, you kind of have to start making use of your... Well, let's face it, this is the revolver from Sevastopol. Not far off, if memory serves. Again, that's part of the reason why... I mean, this game did go on 50% off for a little while. And, yeah, that's part... with the Alien show coming out reasonably soon as well. I think it says summer 2025. So the storyline does seem relatively interesting from what has been gathered and spoiled and so on. Thanks, Vaughn. The only potential problem in it is, depending on which way they go with it, the timeline, as there is with a lot of these additional lore things that the Alien universe times to do. It's like, hang on a second, so you're saying Ripley's already encountered the aliens before Aliens, but after Alien, it's like, stop messing with the timeline, people. Again, depends on what lore you watch. Ah, good. A safe room. Davis, can we hurry things along? Yeah, faster. I know you've got infinite ammunition, but if you could get in, that'd be amazing. Because I haven't got unlimited. Oh God.
Clear.
I mean, the thing is, right, you could have just walked in the room, I could have closed the door, and I could have done a key giveaway. Don't nod. Don't shake your head at me, sir. Right. Cool. And so, yeah, as you'll see, I'm relying on Davis a lot more than I normally would, because he's got infinite ammunition, and I have not. Exactly. Do your fucking job. Right, cool. Saved. Right. If you would like to win our 4th copy of Alien Rogue Incursion, much to the derision of Davis01 here, please pop a aliens emoji in the chat. Yeah, the aliens in the PC VR version do not fade away very quickly. The acid effect in the PC VR version as well looks amazing. So that again is, you know, if we have to lose a couple of things for the ability to actually play this on standalone, yeah, fine. So for those of you watching as well that are after you know, a little bit before you get started, is that you cannot be attacked in these safe rooms. These are Resident Evil style safe rooms, as long as you close the fucking door. Yeah, no, it is unfortunately Quest 3 only. They would have had to destroy a lot that's already in the game right now that it is struggling with to get it running on Quest 2, I feel. The one thing that I will say, because, you know, I've got a lot of praise for what they have done here on the Quest 3, but the one thing that I will say, and it's not necessarily Servios's fault either, we are limited by the hardware. There's no bones about it. They are trying to take a very ambitious game on PC VR and get it onto Quest. I obviously salute their attempt and the efforts that they've put in so far. This game has now been out for a while. I've seen it go on 50% sale twice now. I ain't fucking taking 2 of them on. Do you want to get out there, champ? He's shaking his head at all the right times. It's great. Let's just have a drink. Let's have a drink. Let's have a drink and a think whilst we're doing that giveaway. And as I said, you know, all the deaths tonight, for the most part, on purpose, as you can appreciate. I don't want to go too deep into the game. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but, you know, we've got to play the game to give the keys away. Because this game's a treat. Honestly. Honestly. Cool. A couple of things to note as well. You can hold a maximum of 6 syringes. You pull them off your arm. Oh, I know what we can talk about whilst we're waiting for the alien to go away. And well, it's gone away, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. It'll probably bring it back. So the grenades in this, pull the primer, throw them,
Planet.
and then they go from green to blue. You may recognize this in the blue hue of that in the PC VR version looks like it's straight out of the film, that, you know, the one that you know, covers usually the kind of floor level of where the eggs are, kind of looks like that with the mist effects and everything. The other thing to note with these as well, so grenades, they're not arm and chuck at things, because let's face it, unless you're Von, throwing in VR doesn't work very well. And with some games, even if you are Von, throwing's not particularly great. Throwing is something that I don't think works particularly well in this. So just being able to drop the grenades and then use them as proximity mines is a lot more useful than lobbing grenades at aliens. The other thing to note as well is once you've planted them, you can pick them back up. So you can then almost for free... Oh, don't stick it to me. Oh, you do have to actually deactivate them before you put them in. I expected that to be done for me for some reason. But it's worth... So you can basically set up your perimeter for whatever encounter it is that you are attempting to do. And then if the encounter doesn't happen, or you don't use all the resources that you thought you were going to, well, you can just pick them all back up again. Right, cool. What do you reckon? Is that long enough, Davis? I think we've burnt enough time, haven't we? Cool. Yeah, this can be one of the quick ones, and then we can get on to the last key giveaway. So, Von, pick us a winner from those that have entered, please. And let's give our 4th copy away whilst I try not to die. Oh, the other thing as well that I'll address, because I've said it about the pulse rifle, why haven't we got the scanner from the Aliens films? Because this one's kind of like a hybrid between the one that's in Aliens and the one that is in Alien Isolation. And the reason being is because this is basically a modified rat catcher, from what I can remember, similar to what Amanda Ripley does with hers. Never used to tracking this. Oh, actually, hang on, no. This is a prototype of the military one. Let me go and have a look. A standard issue Colonial. Oh no, it is a Colonial Marines tracker, but this is a couple of models down from the RMAP motion tracker that you see in Aliens. So, because I really like that one, and I really wanted that display with the, you know, like the spin and the blue lines on and everything. It looks like we're going to be spending a bit of time here. So, but it definitely does the job. But yeah, so if anybody's looking at this, and part of the reason why, oh, well done, Fee. Part of the reason why, for instance, the pulse rifle is a experimental version of what will later become the M41A1, and the reason why this a lower version than the one that you have in Aliens is because this is set between the Alien and Aliens. Bear in mind there's like 57 years between Alien and Aliens, or something along those lines. Let's get these done like that. Good. 10 times 24mm explosive tip, caseless ammunition, standard light armor piercing round. Light! Light! I hear a lot of people that play this and stream this as well, especially them big streamers calling the Aliens drones. They're not drones, they are definitely warriors. This is... So one of the things that you can surmise from this game, because this is part one of a two-part game, one of the things that we can surmise from this game is because we're seeing warriors running around and not drones, this colony didn't pop up overnight. Because a drone is supposed to evolve into a warrior, depending on the needs. If you'd be so kind, Davis. God. Yeah, I can see it. Could you, any fucking danger? Jesus. Ooh, that's more. Go, Davis! Go, Davis! Shoot! Shoot! Oh, you fucking... I know! It's because he won't fire! Yes, thanks. Right, can we fucking go? So again, we are now again starting to get low on resources. This is part and parcel, obviously my own fault for being tardy, a combination of being tardy and trying not to show too much of the game off in one sitting. No, I know, but he's a bloody synthetic, for Christ's sake. I can reload faster than him. You reload like old people fuck, dude. Jesus. Thing is, technically his model isn't made for combat, so allowances, I suppose, should be made. Well, there's my stim back. That's nice.
Process engaged.
Always excuses. What are you talking about? I love these little mini games as well.
Reason to believe he isn't.
Especially
Those X-rays? How did they get here?
That has been bothering me as well. We know Weyland-Yutani has wanted to weaponize them.
If GES had the same idea, that means Carver was part of this on some level. I don't want to think he'd be a part of something like that, but
we can only guess his involvement. He may not have known.
He called us. He knew.
It's I would say for the amount of time that this game's been out and the amount of times that I've seen it actually go on sale, look for the sort of like 40 to 50% off, because it's been on sale twice now for that amount. Right, yes, I've got a... It's usually fine, but I've got a bit of a temperamental microphone. Sometimes the battery just fucking discharges. Had it charging all day. Sometimes it just doesn't want to have any of it. I think I'm gonna have to get a new, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and get a new one. I think. Although that bullet is 120 pounds. If only you could separate the audio with the Quest microphone between game audio and microphone audio. That's the whole reason why I've had to get a third-party mic. Anyway, right. Wouldn't it just? Wouldn't it just? Oh, good. Now my... oh, if it isn't one thing, it's another. Right, bear with me a second. Well, let's try and get my Quest Pro controller to sync. Thanks, Vaughn. Well, there you go. I suppose you all were waiting around for something. The joys of streaming in all its glory. But yeah, well done, everybody. Excellent work, everyone in the chat. Those of you who won the keys. Commiserations if you didn't. I'll probably run something like this again soon, but obviously it won't be Aliens. The next game I'm hoping to do a key giveaway. Yeah, we might go into the cave now if the microphone holds out. The next game that I'd like to do a key giveaway on is I'm hoping to start dialogue with the devs of Interstellar Strike Team, which some of you
Couple mags left.
may be aware of from the huge amount of playings that we've been doing. But yeah, congratulations everyone that won today. We'll go and prep.
Eyes up. Activity ahead.
But what's going to happen next? I mean, they're probably, with the amount of time that we've just spent dicking around, yeah, it sounds like they might have lost that firefight, chat. If only I'd got there sooner. This is Antolon's fault. Antolon and their mod mic, you've just cost all of those colonies their virginity. Oh, good. I've tried, you can't save him. This is all set piece stuff, unfortunately. Yup.
Planet.
That'll do.
Contact.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, Davis. Jesus.
Watch for more.
Couple mags left.
Cool.
No sign of Carver. Guessing we have incoming hostiles?
Affirmative. Additionally, we appear to be cornered. This mess hall in its current state is a dead end. To leave, we would have to pass by that elevator shaft.
The one that leads directly to where they're dragging bodies.
A nest.
Damn. There's too many places they can approach from. Watch my back. I'll see what I can do about that.
Copy that. I'd start with closing the front door.
Here's an idea. Couldn't we go back? Oh, shit.
Sounds like the door jammed.
I mean, easy. To be fair, I was expecting a lot more problems with this game. I've had more problems from my microphone than the game. What does that tell you? But it is a, yeah, if you like the game, it's worthwhile a playthrough in the harder difficulty. It definitely feels a lot more grindy than when I played it through first. But obviously, every firefight feels like it might actually be your last. Now, as I said, I don't want to spoil any of this game for anybody, and I don't think anyone really needs to know what's next. So, maybe this could be the mid-gameplay bombshell
Grenade!
that we end it on. Congratulations all to the winners. This has been the awesome Alien Rogue Incursion running natively on the Quest 3. I have been Silvertongue Devil. I'll see you on the other side. Good night!